peeps, welcome back to my channel. It's Beauty by Unity. I'm so glad that you are here today. Now let's just say I'm at the almost end of the step of this makeup look because you guys, I almost had told myself don't forget to do a review of the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. The Putty Bronzer, the putties are growing, okay? The putty line is growing and e.l.f. is doing the same. e.l.f. has really been in the game for a while. Even the earliest start of my YouTube channel, I literally had my YouTube username as DDLovesElf91 because if you guys have been following me that long, y'all know. Okay, then it switched to Makeup by Deanna D, and then now it is a Beauty by Deanna D. So okay, so yes. So hi, how are you? Welcome, subscribe if you're new, hit that red button and turn it gray. Because if it's still red, you're not subscribed. Like the video, comment, leave a comment down below, and share this video. Thank you. More engagement, the better. So the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Golden Days is the product. The choice of shade that I have is infused with argan oil and vitamin E. It says, say hello to sun-kissed skin. This putty to powder bronzer blends seamlessly into the skin and leaves the complexion looking bronzed and beautiful. Infused with argan oil and vitamin E, this non-greasy buildable formula transforms from a cream to a semi-matte powder to give you a bronze or soft contour for the perfect sun-kissed glow. It says directions: use a brush or clean fingers. Gently pat onto the cheeks, forehead, and anywhere else you will want a kiss bronze. Anywhere else you will want a kiss bronze. Blend out using wide circular motions. Pro tip: for a smooth, long-lasting bronze glow, prep the skin with our putty primers and pair with our putty blushes, which I don't own, to create the perfect skin complexion at elfcosmetics.com. Sadly, I don't own the putty bronzer on the bronzer. Hopefully that this is the perfect bronzing shade choice because your girls sometimes be failing when it comes down to picking correct shade. Now my hands down bronzer is the Anastasia bronzer. Oh my gosh, so everything. So here's the packaging of the putty primer, and then also this is what you see on the back because you get to see your product. And then it says, well, just open it and there is, kind of looks like it can be a perfect bronzing shade for me. So let's test it out. So I don't have on any powder as yet. So I don't feel that comfortable yet. Bronzer. I have been having issues with problem areas, and I talk about it in every complexion video because I want the product to really embrace it. Right now I do have a foundation on. I'm using the Maybelline 30 Hour Stay Active, but this is what I have going on right now. So I'm just going to regularly set. I'm using LA Colors. This is their pressed powder. Just going to regularly set everything. I don't have on any contour at all. So rest that I am doing right now is definitely powdering up the face. My mirror is like right behind me. You guys see me going like that. That's what I'm looking at a moment. Okay, so we have our face powdered up to perfection. Love a good powdered face. So now I'm going to use is the e.l.f. This is their contouring brush, which is definitely perfect for this video. Come on, like it's definitely perfect for this video. So now I'm going to take is the bronzer itself. Oh, I'm going to get as much product as possible to build up on the brush. So as we are speaking about the product, we need to get some more details of it. So I'm going to go to elcosmetics.com. And are you guys seeing their cookies and cream line? I don't know. Do you guys think I should get that? Because I really don't know for sure about it right about now. I really don't, like, low-key, I don't know if I should get the putty. I mean the cookies and cream line, like, literally. So I'm on their website right now. I do want to try the Cameo foundation, but when I went into my Ulta, they only had fair skin tone shades, and I was like, y'all, do y'all realize that's not the only complexion in America or the universe itself? Like, there's other shades than what you guys are putting out right now. Like, I need y'all to wake up, do better, go in that room, or go call the people and tell them, like, what a melanin at, like. Okay, so right now I'm going to just type in Putty Bronzer. There it is. So you have how many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. And they really do cater to the women of color section. So I love that. I love it. So it has argan oil and vitamin E oil. So vitamin E. That's good. I really, really like it. So let's try this out. I need a closer up mirror. Perfect. I use it anyway. Am I being punked? I get that it's a cream. Maybe I should have gotten a shade darker. I don't know. I think I should have gotten a shade darker because right now it's not giving for me. But it feels good onto the skin. To be honest, like, it feels good onto the skin. I'm kind of like buffering it into the skin, but it's not giving at the moment. Kind of as I'm buffering it in and I'm blending it in at the same time. So I'm like you can't really tell that I have it on at the moment. Like, you can't really tell, but you can tell on the brush. Okay, so right here, contouring wise, you can tell. And I'm going to use my finger. Ooh, it feels actually soft on the skin. That's a good thing about this product, is that it feels soft on the skin. But I think I should have gotten like a more of a darker choice. Or maybe a shade that's a little darker than this one. Speaking of, let's go back to the website and what the talk is. Okay, so the talk is that, okay, so the shade that's next to the shade that I am wearing right now is called Bronze Belle, but she's more of a Nutella type. So maybe if I have to mix those two shades together, I think that'd be a good choice. Because right now, this putty primer, it gives for as far as the texture, but it's not giving as far as the shade range. That's the only thing I can say that's negative about it. But it says based off the reviews, it's a 5-star. And it's really good. Like, based off the reviews, it's like a 5 stars. So that's really, really good. Or maybe if I should have just used it before I actually used the product that I used to powder. But obviously, you know, you can see it a little bit. It'd be like, it become like really, really close. Like, you can actually see it. And I need to kind of blend it a little bit more. And the forehead, it looks good on the forehead. Like, it's giving on the forehead. But I feel like I have to go back, add a little bit of more of a warmer bronzer. But hey, I mean, I'm okay with how well it did onto the skin. But I just, the shade range is not good right now. Also on the Putty eye primer. Should I try it with my fingers too? Let me try it with my... So I am going to try it with my fingers. Like I said, to do with your fingers too. So here's what it looks like onto the skin as far as consistency. Y'all see that? I don't know. But I'm going to finish the rest of my face. And I'm going to come right back. Guys, this part is a little different because I actually forgot to come back and sit down and talk with you guys about the product and what I think. So I'm going to do it this way, and I hope that you guys like it. So let's get on with it. So with the product itself, I love how they package the product and also how you actually can see it and everything. It looks so nice and well put together. Now, with the e.l.f. contouring brush and with this product, the brush did really well as far as applying the product onto the skin. I really like how it settled into the skin, and the bristles of the brushes and the product itself wasn't really irritating the skin. So I really like a product where, for one, it doesn't irritate during applications, and it does well with the utensils that you do use. Now, with this product here, it does get into the jawlines really great to give you that sculpted look that you want as far as bronzing. I'm not a fan of cream bronzers. Let's just say I like powder bronzers better. But with a really great affordable bronzer, this is a really good bronzer. I probably won't use it in my everyday method of contouring, and then I also use my fingers as well. With my fingers, it warmed up the product even better. So the more you use your fingers, etc., the product will do great as far as one, blending out and everything else. So if you like your fingers, use your fingers. If you like a beauty blender, use whatever utensil you want to use to make a good impression of the product. Now, as far as getting around the perimeter of the head and also at the high temples of the head and everything, it did okay. I don't think it made any difference with the product as well. I don't think it did any adjustment. Some parts it did okay, some parts it didn't, and some parts it was just like, oh, so this is it. You know, you got that feeling like, oh, you see where I am actually putting a little bit more effort, even at the back of the ear. Like, I was just really trying to make sure it works well enough. On the scale of 1 to 10, I would give this product a 6 because I had to play around with it a little bit more to see actually what I'm doing with it. And also, not only I have to play around with it a little bit more, I have to make sure I get a shade choice that's a little darker. This is too close to my skin tone, but I feel like if I get a shade darker, I will do even better with the whole application and see a lot better than what I did. But that is the completed look, you guys, with the product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thumbs up and let me know what you guys thought about it. I gotta go, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye, guys.